Hello everybody, my name is Lexa and I'm here at the European Entrepreneurs Conference in Luxembourg. I have the honor and the pleasure to be the president of the G20 YEA, and I'm always happy to meet fantastic young entrepreneurs. And today I'm here at this conference, and this is where I met Leo, who is standing right next to me. And believe it or not, this guy is 16 years old, and this is why I thought I really have to talk to him. Leo, first of all, thank you very much for your time and that you allow me to speak to you. I mean, you are an entrepreneur, you are 16 years old. Tell me, what exactly are you doing?
First of all, it's like a pleasure being here, and it's a pleasure to talk to you about this. So, hi guys, I'm Leo. I'm the co-founder of Workshop4Me, which is a company that, which is a non-profit organization actually, that teaches kids from 6 to 16 on how to code.
Well, think about that. He's 16 years old. He teaches kids how to code. When did you come up with that idea? What happened that you thought, oh, I can teach kids how to code?
Well, the thing is that since I was 9, I really loved technology. And then when I became 12, then I saw my mom coding because it's like her job. She's an IT professional. And then I got really into it. And I loved playing games, I still do. And I never found that perfect game. So I thought that if I can't find it, I'm gonna have to make it. So that's really how I got into coding.
So, and then you wrote your own game, and you had this idea that, oh, if I can learn it, then someone else can learn it if I teach them. Is that correct?
Well, actually, the thing is that I couldn't make everything by myself because that would require too much time. So I needed to have more people as well to know how to code, so I can make my ideal game. It's still I'm still making it. It's still in the works. But yeah, that was why I wanted to teach people, so then they can help me make my game.
That is absolutely fantastic. But I mean, when I think about you're still a young guy. So was everything easy for you, or were there any challenges that you have had encountered?
Well, I wouldn't call this a challenge. I'll just call it a slight discomfort. So I love going to conferences, and I always have. But sometimes they fall under when I'm meant to be going to school. Yes, I still have to go to school. And so the school doesn't exactly like it. The first few times they were like, yeah, sure, we can do it as per an exception basis. But they weren't exactly happy about it. And so now it's a bit challenging, you could say, to apply to leave.
So, and I mean, you are here in Luxembourg again. I mean, you live in Luxembourg. This time it was easy, but I remember you told me that you went to Hanover,
yes.
And that was a 5-day conference, and
yes.
That was a bit of a hassle to go there. So, I mean, a lot of people will see that video and they will think, wow, that is great. Is there something that you can tell these people, a story that you want to share, something that happened to you where you said, oh, that is so cool, or that is something that you can learn from? Is there something?
Yeah. A few years ago, about when I was 10, so after a year after I got into tech, there was a problem at the local grocery store. Basically, there's a store here called Delhaize, you may have heard of it, and it was time to go, and my dad and I had to quickly buy something before we could leave and go to our next place. But the problem was that the doors in the parking mall had closed and they weren't opening. What happened is that whenever you would go close to it, then the doors would close rather than open. So I realized that they were completely out of sync. So to fix this, with whatever a 10-year-old would know, I realized that the IR sensor had to be reprogrammed forcefully, so then it would open when stuff was close by. So what I did is that I told my dad to cover the sensor, and me, with help of these other people who were stuck, pushed open the door after a few times. And then after the door opened, everyone clapped and it was fixed. And after that, it was reported to the senior management of Delhaize, and they went and I talked to him, and he gave me kiddie bowl and some other food.
So basically, you discovered a problem and you solved it, and I think that's exactly what entrepreneurs do. they see a problem and they think about the solution, and then they solve the problem. So I'm still amazed that I've met you here. We will go now to the last day of the conference, and we will see what other stories we will hear there. Again, thank you very much, Leo, for taking the time and
Pleasure.
speaking.
It's a pleasure.
Well, it was my pleasure, and I hope you like this video. If you do, like it, and if you have any comments, please leave them in the commentary section, and see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye, guys.